Hello, welcome back. My name is Sarah and I'm going to show you how to do this painting. So for today we are starting with the dark blue, very dark intense blue base, and it's called Prussian blue. So first here I'm using the palette knife to spread the base around. And I can see here that I don't have enough of the base on. So I'm taking more of the base and I'm pouring that on there onto the corner. And now I'm just going to use my hairdryer to blow the paint around. It's much faster and it blows it out much more evenly than my palette knife was doing. I'm also making sure to run the paint over the edges as well. And now once that's done, I'm taking my palette knife here and I'm covering the edges where there's no paint, where I've missed it. And now that our base is on and our edges are covered, we can get on with pouring our paints on. And we're going to be pouring these into the center, into a nice puddle. And I'm starting off with a really light blue colour and that sky blue light. And next I'm coming in here with a purple colour and I'm pouring that on top. I'm following this up then with some of the base colour as well. Just a little bit though, and not a lot, that's why I'm letting it run off the palette knife and I'm not pouring it. Then I'm going to pop more of that sky blue light colour in. We're always pouring into the centre here. More often than not, we're always pouring into the centre. And now we're going to pour in some fluorescent green. It's a really nice, vibrant fluorescent colour. I'm also going to drop some of the green colour around there in the purple. Because it might give a nice little brightness when I blow it out. It might not, but we'll see. And then the metallic that I'm using for this painting is graphite. So it's a really dark, intense kind of version of silver. And I'm also placing little drips of this in the sky blue light. Then I'm going to run a ring of the fluorescent green colour, kind of mostly in the purple colour, but it is also running into the sky blue light as well. Again, just to add a bit of that pop colour throughout the other colours for when we blow it out. Adding in some more fluorescent green on top. Lots of layering here, with lovely colours that I wouldn't normally choose. Reminds me of a Halloween-y vibe. And then lastly, I am just popping some of the graphite, that metallic, on top. And now I'm taking my palette knife and I'm just doing designs. Just to give it a funky, kind of interesting pattern for when we do blow it out and spin it, that design will still kind of have given the painting a mark. Now for this one, instead of using the hairdryer, I decided to just use my breath to see how that would blow the paint out before I spin it. It actually did not blow it out as much as I wanted, so I will come in with the hairdryer again. And now I'm running some more of that base colour around the puddle that we put there that we've blown out. And that's so when we spin the painting, there won't be any resistance for the paint when it spins out towards the edges of the canvases. It should just be able to flow and we won't lose any of the paint that we've poured on there. And now I'm taking the hair down and I'm blowing this puddle in 4 directions. Similarly to how I blew it with my breath there, but this time we are blowing a lot more of the paint out, and that's the effect that I want. And now for the fun bit, we are going to pop it on the spinny thing, and we are going to spin it out many times until I like the composition that's on the canvas. And before I do spin it out, I am going to pop more of that base colour around the edges of the pattern that we blew out there, again for resistance purposes. So it should all flow out evenly and nicely, and we won't have one area of the canvas that didn't have enough paint to spin out and flow out. And now we're going to spin it for the first time. So I'm spinning it and then I'm stopping it and I'm seeing how it looks. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Do I want to spin it in another direction? Do I want to spin it faster? And I'm just spinning it again then, because I want more of the paint to move out and cover the canvas. And I'm stopping it again here. And again, just checking to see, do I like it? Do I not like it? I am going to spin it again, because I want more of that pattern to cover the canvas. And here I'm stopping it for the final time. I actually love the colour of the green of the graphite, as well as the purple and the light blue colour. It is not a colour combination that I thought I would necessarily like, but I decided to try it anyways, because my inspiration for this, yet again, was stars. So that's where that came from. And now the final touch that I'm adding to this painting is I'm popping on some of that base colour onto the very corners of the canvas. Sometimes it needs it, sometimes it doesn't. But today I just decided it did, especially when you see we have that Prussian blue corner there with the negative space. It's nice to run the dark colour over the corners again, just to intensify them a bit more. And so this is the final piece, guys. And here's a little video for you. And that is it for this week. I will see you again next Friday. Bye.